but they don't have to worry about me using my ability in here. Huh? Why's that? Because I don't have it anymore. Hang on. Did Spectre get to you? You know about Spectre? It's the warden. Damn it. I can't move at all. I do this by posing. What kind of whack ability is this? You can immobilize us just by looking? This is a place for you to reflect on your past crimes, not for you to fight like barbaric animals. Because you four have abused the time we've generously given to you. In addition to the standard punishment, you will have no recreational time for a month. Damn! As for the one who was brazen enough to use his ability. Ugh! You get your knees kicked out. He has broken the #1 rule in my prison. Confine him to a cell for 24 hours, so that he can think long and hard about all his poor decisions. Well, get in there! Poor Blyke. How did I get here? By being a vigilante. I just wanted to help her. Then everything went to shit. Stop thinking like that, bro. You know that's not what happened. Was this all a mistake? Shit. That asshole's really starting to get to me. No, you did nothing wrong, Blyke. The authorities are the ones lying to everyone. They're Ember. They're the murderers. Don't forget. There you go. Reverse key on that shit. Blyke, your confinement is over. You're free to use the showers. You stink. I like their group word bubble. It's like, yeah, bitches. Don't fuck with me. Doesn't taste so bad today. Did they cook it differently? Hey. Blyke, right? Yeah? Where have I seen this lady before? Spider Queen! Am I seeing things? The name's Rain. I wanted to ask you something. Isn't Wellston one of the most prestigious schools? How is it that all of you, with the exception of Arlo, were charged for criminal acts? That's one way to break the ice. To be clear, when the feds raided Wellston, Arlo probably took down more officers than I did. We both got arrested. He's just as fucked as I am. That's not what the news says. Yeah, because the news is bullshit. It's all propaganda. Why would they lie about Arlo? Beats me. Can't be good, though. Is he telling the truth or making things up? Okay, so if the media is lying, then you weren't selling drugs? Are you saying you're innocent? Yeah, if you exude the part where I blew up a bunch of feds. Then why was the Bureau after you? I can't say, but they might target you, too. So quit being so dramatic. How would they know? Well, there's just one Fed, Keon. He stops by twice a week to read my mind. He monitors everything I do. You're that important, huh? Yeah, I guess I am. By the way, you gonna eat any of that? I'll take it if you don't want it. Here, it's disgusting. It's like, yeah, I'm about to chow down. So, what are you doing in here? Boy, oh boy, Blyke has been going through it. First he gets his ass whooped by John, got wrecked by Ember, got jumped by the cops, and now he's in prison. Yeah, bro. You notice Blyke got beaten up by the guards' tools? That's fucked up. Oh, yeah. Blyke wanted to be in his cell anyways in the last chapter. Yeah, leave my boy alone. And aren't you a high tier? How come you don't have a set of cuffs? Or rather 4 sets for your Spidey legs? She's like, bitch, if you don't stop calling me Spidey, it's a long story. But they don't have to worry about me using my ability in here. Huh? Why's that? Because I don't have it anymore. Hang on. Did Spectre get to you? You know about Spectre? Did they force you to work for them? That's how you ended up here. Assholes. I know a few people who were in the same boat as you for a while. At least the good news is, there's a cure now. A permanent one. How do I get my hands on it? Sit down, will ya? They're gonna think I'm dealing. Attention! Lunch has ended. All prisoners, make your way to the recreational area. Not you. You're coming with us. Ah, god damn it. Hey, I can walk on my own. You see this shit, bro? You see how they treat me? I could get my power back. Glad to see she's okay. Jackson? How are we doing? Anyone left? Nope. This is the last of them. Perfect. Let's wrap things up then. Bureau of Authority, Loven. Good morning, Leon. Ah, Cassandra. Updates on Spectre? Yes, sir. Last week you found another building housing several Spectre assets. They've been captured, processed, and questioned. Very good. Anything interesting? Here. We've uncovered the identity of one of its leaders. These are his files from several years ago. Orin is simply an alias. His name is Raphael? Department, Ability Studies, Focus, Chemistry, Pharmaceuticals. Notes, University of Hayward, Haywald, BS, Bachelor's of Science in Psychology, Chemistry, University of Astley, Masters of Science in Biochemistry, University of Astley, PhD in Pharmaceutical Sciences. Researcher at NextGen in the Department of Ability Studies, focusing on different methods of adjusting ability aura output. Work history, Catalyst V4 Project, Medics Project, Project E. His specialty was in chemistry and medicine. Very talented for his years. Look at his evil-ass man with his evil-ass mustache. For real, bro! After completing his studies, he worked at NextGen as an ability researcher for 5 years. His time there likely helped with Spectre's development of the ability disabler and dampener. He's been off the grid for a while with no familial connections. His top followers are the same, all isolated individuals. There's hardly a thing about them in our systems. As of now, he hasn't been sighted anywhere in this region, so he may have fled toward the northern or eastern regions, to a different Spectre faction. That is unfortunate, but there may be a way to find him. Oh? After scanning through the readable data from Orin's headquarters, we found that Spectre organizes and operates through a series of shell companies. The report includes a list of the companies that Orin had stakes in. We're still unsure if this list is complete, but it's a good start. I'd like authorization to look further into all these businesses. Do as you need. Thank you, sir. Oh, before you go, Cassandra. Yes? There's someone I'd like you to meet in contact. There's someone I'd like to put you in contact with. Instructor Keon. He's a mentalist from the Juvenile Delinquency Department. He was able to look into the minds of Spectre's loyal followers. A great deal of information we've gathered so far has been thanks to him. He may be of assistance to your investigation. Yes, that would be wonderful. Thank you very much. I don't like that she has to meet with Keon, bro. I don't know why. Loven Prison. Tarek, how have you been? Back so soon, Cass? Here to check on Rain again? You bet I am. Thank you for taking care of her. It's no trouble. Right this way. Keon, if ever there was someone I was begging for John to get revenge on, oh, I know what's gonna happen, bro. You know, you don't always have to come here personally. For someone as busy as yourself, it'd be easier if you sent a representative to communicate with her instead. Not that I don't enjoy your company. She's been unjustly imprisoned. The least I can do is show my face when she needs me. That's very considerate. That's probably why she doesn't have the cuffs. Well, here we are. Take all the time you need. Good afternoon, Rain. I'm here to catch you up on how things are going. Go ahead. Orin is still on the run, but at this point, the Bureau has already swept and cleared this entire region. If all goes accordingly, you should be out of here in a few weeks. And my ability? When will I get it back? Unfortunately, that will take a bit longer, but our researchers are working on it. And yet, there's already a cure. Something wrong? What are you thinking? Cass, as much as I appreciate your efforts, I'm starting to have doubts in the Bureau, and in you by extension. Have I not been transparent enough? I met a guy in prison, Blyke. Blyke? The redhead from Wellston, who was part of Kuyo's vigilante group. He told me that during the Wellston raid, Arlo also turned against the feds. But there's no mention of Arlo at all in the news. Why is that? Arlo turning? Impossible! From what I heard, he was rounding up and protecting students during the incident. Well, only one side's telling the truth. I swear if that redhead lied, I'm gonna spit in his food. What else did Blyke say? Wouldn't talk. Said his thoughts are being monitored by an officer. Thoughts monitored? An officer. Named Keon? So you know about Keon, but not about Arlo? Look, Rain, I'm on your side. It was just a guess. Blyke knows the Bureau's darkest secrets. It makes sense that they'd want to limit what he says, as he played a significant role in gathering the evidence against Ember. But if Keon has looked into his head and found that he was involved with delivering the evidence to me, then wouldn't that implicate me as well? Oh shit! What if Keon reports me? Cass! Why'd you go quiet all of a sudden? It's not helping your case. Rain, thanks for bringing this to my attention. I understand your doubts and I'll get to the bottom of this. But in the meantime, I have some loose ends to address. She's gonna talk to Arlo. Name, Keon. Eye color, dark blue. Hair color, red. Height, 6'1". Sex, M. Ability, memory call. Blah, 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 blah. So this is Keon. Gosh, he looks miserable. Would it kill to smile for your badge photo? Hey, Cass. Here's a company intel you asked for. Thanks, Amelia. Of course. Anything else, let me know. Don't work too hard. Anyway, where was I? Why not request your own private office? Especially after your big promotion. At least it would deter people from disturbing you so much. Arlo! You're back! It's good to see you, Cass. Alright. They gotta have this talk now. They gotta have this talk. That's true of real life as well. Throughout history, people seem to grow more miserable the more they know. True. True. Hopefully that means he sees the wrong in his ways, but I don't know. I have a feeling Season 1 Aslo has returned due to Fury mind-fucking his mind. Oh, I forgot about that. Arlo feels so off in this conversation that I'm unsure if it's really him. Copy. Arlo, when did you get back? He also looks less tired. This morning. Whoa, I've been running all over the place. I didn't even see you. I thought you wanted to take a break from the Bureau for a while. Didn't expect you to be back so soon. You look much more relaxed. Why would I break for any longer than I need to? This is my dream job. Oh, you may have not been informed. My reason for taking time off to begin with was because I had to set up the rest of my schooling. Oh? Yeah, after what happened at Wellston, my family doesn't want me attending there anymore. So I'm gonna finish the rest of the year at home. I see. It's sad, isn't it? Top school in the region, falling so far because of one disastrous headmaster. Unfortunately, these things happen. On the upside, now that I can take my course at my own pace, I have plenty more time to spend in the Bureau. That's the attitude. It's good to have you back, Arlo. We should catch up. You free after work? I'm afraid I'll be pretty busy for a while, since I'll be here more often now. Val wants me to get acquainted with others at the Bureau, Captain Farah being one of them. She's trying to separate him and Yo, Cass, you need to run. You need to run. Farah, she's the one who led the Wellston raid. Well, you have fun then. Don't forget to call me when you free up. I'll treat you to some burritos. Of course. Yeah. What the hell did they do to you, Arlo? Damn. That's all for today. Sir? Are you alright? Her time here is almost done. See to it that she's taken care of. What are we... And we're back with the daily breakdown. Yo! Okay, wait. Hold on. I am not 100% sure if Keon is doing this because he wants to, Cause look at this man's table, bro. I know he sees a whole bunch of shit, a whole bunch of crazy memories, but like, look at these empty beer bottles. Look at these cigarettes. He got another pack on the side ready to go. Like, it really looked like all he does is come back and be like, I don't care about your personal life. Die! But yeah. Nah, once again, what he's doing is not right. Like, I'm not saying I'm on his side, but anything that could help against the fight with the authorities, that would be great. And it would be cool if Keon, like, uses powers for good. That would be very useful, but we still don't fuck with Keon over here. Inspector News. Agent Cassandra has been diligently doing her duty to protect our citizens. She has discovered yet another Spectre hideout in the Wellston area. As of now, these criminals have been put to justice. Nah, this man gets no sympathy, but if he has a change of heart, it would be about time. Oh yeah, for sure. If you think about it, he has probably seen 30 plus years of worth of trauma. That's true. Thank you for your continued trust and patience. We're working around the clock to stop Spectre from committing further crimes. Arlo gave me a connection earlier. It's his boss, a lady named Cassandra. Here's her card. Oh no! We have to make moves now while we still can. If this cast lady does decide to hear us out, then we'll actually have a path forward. In Vigilante news, following the resurgence of the banned book unOrdinary, we've seen an increase of vigilante activity. As a result, there has been a reported increase in Ember-related deaths. Authorities are still unsure of the origins of Ember. To all vigilantes out there, we advise that you stop. Imagine he becomes a vigilante. That would be crazy. What is this man thinking, bro? You saw everything. You saw what the authorities are doing. They are Ember. They're the ones circulating the amplifiers. They're the ones murdering us. I helped people who needed it. Tell me why that's wrong. I have a message from Emmett. Blyke from Wellston. You have a week left to fix him. If you fail to do so, then you'll hand him over to us. Oh no, that means he gonna die. The Bureau will not tolerate insurgent high tiers. Is that clear? Yes, sir. Yo, okay. He would be father as one though, unless he can get a grasp on an opponent's head. Hey, he could get information. They could capture people, right? They could capture enemies and have Keon find out information about the enemy through that person. You know what I mean? Like, he could be I forgot the dude from Naruto, but that one dude who was in charge, I think his name was Ibiki, the guy who was in charge of the tuning exams, the first part, the test. Lova in prison. After everything we've been through, you left me behind and ran away with... I think I get it. Either he breaks the kids they sent to him or they execute them. Yeah. So I wonder if John was close to getting dealt that card too. Like, I wonder if, like, they were also like, yo, if you don't fix this boy John, we will kill this child. You think we scared? You think we won't do it? He should be the one here. Not me. John should be the one here instead. These are your so-called friends? A coward who ran away from every conflict. A selfish girl who coaxed you into doing everything she wanted. And a deranged delinquent who's beaten you senseless multiple times. Was it worth giving up your freedom for these people? Is this your strat? To turn me against my friends? What the fuck do you know? You keep making me relive only the worst moments, but there's way more to them than that. Aizen, sure, out of all of us he scares the easiest, but he risks his life for us and always sticks it out. Remy lost her brother. The Bureau lied to her about finding the culprit. And when we learned that the authorities were the ones behind his death, they wanted to kill us for it. And John? No, I never liked him that much, but I know he's been through hell and back. You guys took his mom away and executed his dad. Why the hell should I dwell on the past misunderstandings? When everything you've called them out for is a direct result of what the Bureau has done to them. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. When you think logically about it, You could easily be like, oh, wait a minute. This wasn't even his fault. This was none of their faults, bro. This is the Bureau. I get it. I'm happy for my boy. He saw between the lines. Let's go. Blyke spitting right now. Facts. I get it. He might be in a position to where he has to break the kids to save them when the government kills. Possibly. But we don't know that yet. He could just be a miserable old man with red hair. How foolish. You still seem to be stuck in your own delusions, Blyke. Why do you keep putting these people on a pedestal? Why do you keep defending them? Is it because you don't want to accept how far they've made you fall? Remember, you used to be at the top of the top. No, you weren't. Don't let him lie to you, bro. You know you were the jack. You know you were the jack, bro. You were not at the top of no top, bro. Don't let this man lie to you. Bro, you gotta get him on his high horse like, wait a minute. I was the GOAT. No, you weren't. No, you weren't, bro. Never were you the strongest person in your group, bro. Like, come on. Don't do that. Dark Tiger said, I really do like Blyke still not liking John. It wasn't that they just became best buds. He was just being the better man and squashing the beef between them. And John showed he was putting in effort. Yeah. If he just forgave him, that wouldn't make any sense. And I think his speech of him saying, like, John's been through shit too, and, like, it's all your fault. The reason why he was like that and gave me all this trouble is because of y'all. That was a good thing to say for him, because I feel like if he were to say something endearing, it wouldn't really match how he felt. You know, I don't think it's time for him and John to have that bro bonding moment. They have their little bits and pieces of it. I think it's going to really happen when they eventually save Blyke. Can't wait for that, though. Remember, you used to be at the top of the top. Take a good look at yourself now. You're locked up, and they won't let you out. Nothing more than a criminal. And they did this to you. Say whatever you want, but I know exactly what you're thinking. All you wanted to do was to help them, and they ditched you because you're weak and you weren't worth coming back for. Is this what you want the rest of your life to be? Rotting away in a prison cell? Mumbling to yourself? Regretting? I regret nothing. Is that so? Let's take a closer look, shall we? Oh, God. Super mind assault. That's right. Why did I help him? If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here right now. Ah! This was a mistake. Oh, God. That concludes today's session. Come on, Blyke. You're stronger than this, bro. Keon's a bitch-ass nigga. Don't listen to him. Yes? Hello, Instructor Keon. My name is Cassandra from the Department of Anti-Corruption. I'm currently working on a case regarding Spectre, and I was told you might have some useful information. Are you available anytime this week? I'd like to speak with you in person.